What's up, guys? Will here with another EMBA coach interview. Today I am here with the coach of the Galactic Garchomps. Introduce yourself.
Yo, what is good, guys? This is SilverSmasher, coach of the Floridian Typhlosions and the Galactic Garchomps, and today I am excited to be interviewed by my good man Will.
All right. Talk a little bit about your draft league background. What have you accomplished in the past when you started and so on?
All right, so my first ever league I've ever joined, which was back in 2015 during the summertime. I won my first championship. It was back in around the Ores times. So being that it was my first time doing draft league, I was genuinely very excited to be able to be creative when it came to prepping and building because usually I'm known for creativity and I enjoy playing Pokemon, but I used to ladder like on Showdown like daily rituously and I really got bored. And someone that was lurking around on Discord was like, "You ever heard of draft league format for Pokemon?" I'm like, "Yo, what's that?" And they were pretty much telling me it's kind of like sports, how they do playoffs and kind of all that. And he went into it with like draft picks and all that kind of stuff. And I was interested. I joined. Ever since then, I've been playing ever since.
Nice. So, tell us a little bit about the team you drafted, why you drafted some of these mons, and so on.
Okay, so I had a terrible pick spot, but we're not going to talk about that. What we're going to talk about is me grabbing Tornadus Therian. I love Tornadus Therian, phenomenal Pokemon to use. So I decided to bid around Torrentine, considering it was probably one of the best Pokemon to pick at the time. And with the new item, Heavy Duty Boots, I was like, okay, there's going to be some matchups I can just bring Heavy Duty Boots, regen Torrentine, and just click U-turn, click Hurricane, click buttons with this mod, and just not take any rocks damage and continuously get my regenerator without taking rocks. I just defog without taking rocks. And then the following pick, I'm like, you know what? Rillaboom lasted to me. I want to try this mod. Grassy Surge is dope. I want to try it. So I dropped it Rillaboom, and then with the grassy terrain support, I decided, you know what, I should start my Dragon Fairy Steel Core. I grabbed up Jirachi. I'm surprised Jirachi lasted that long. But I grabbed my Steel type. Jirachi does Jirachi stuff. It provides myself a strong momentum grabbing team in between Torrentine, Rillaboom having U-turn, Jirachi having U-turn, giving me rocks. And then I decided to draft up Goodra, continuing my Dragon Fairy Steel Core. Goodra, we all know what Goodra does. It's a strong special wall, strong special attacker. Curse sets are potentially there. Sap Sipper helps me deal with strong grass types or strong grass type coverage. That may want to come versus my team considering I have Grassy Surge. So that's another reason why I grabbed that. And then I decided to grab up Nihilego because I need a ground type, not a ground type, but ground and poison, another rocker, and a T-Spikes user. So I thought that was dope. And Beast Boost is another thing just in case I want to bring like a Choice Scarfer set, which I tend to bring often, or just a Suicide Lead set with rocks and T-Spikes, all that fun stuff. And with that being said, I decided to draft up Blacephalon as well because Pursuit is no longer in the game. So I'm like, you know what? This mod is about to be fun. I'm going to click buttons. They can't Pursuit trap it. So if I get a kill, I don't get trapped myself. I can swap out. I can save Blacephalon. I can sweep teams a lot easier, chunk down the dark types, and do whatever I can with that. And last but not least, I ended my Dragon Fairy Steel Core with Primarina. Primarina giving me my water type as well, giving me my fairy type. And I just love Primarina. It got Calm Mind this generation as well, so it can be a sweeper too. And I just love Primarina. Like, it's a strong fairy and water type. Gives me a strong special wall breaker as well. And I believe I dropped a Buzzwole as well. I needed a ground immediate, not a ground immediate. I needed another ground check on the team. My team was looking a little weak to ground spam. So I decided to draft up my big boy Buzzwole. I love Buzzwole. I'm trying this mon. Very bulky, very powerful, strong physical offensive mon. So I dropped a Buzzwole just specifically for that. And last but not least, I drafted Seismitoad as my 10th Pokemon. gave me my ground type, gave me another stealth rocket, gave me a water immunity as well, which I really needed on my team because my team did not enjoy switching into Scald. So I decided to draft my water immunity and Seismitoad to end off my roster.
And you did miss one. You have Weavile too.
Oh, I didn't talk about Weavile. How did I not talk about that? Okay, but Weavile, I've drafted this mon a million times. We all know what it does. It clicks knockoff, it clicks icicle crash, ice shard. It's mostly there to give me a fast offensive dark type for my team to break like the grass types, um, fat psychic types, strong ghost types, because as I've mentioned before, pursuit isn't there. So Weavile doesn't usually have to pursuit trap. It can just offensively pressure the team by clicking knockoff or clicking icicle crash, picking off threats with ice shard, strong dragon type killer without having to rely on Primarina. So that's one of the main reasons why I drafted Weavile. And Weavile benefits heavily from the hazards on my team alongside the strong Volt turn I got on my team going on. So that was my thought process as well.
Yeah. Um. So moving on, is there anyone in particular you're looking forward to playing against this season? One.
So I'm mostly looking forward to playing my good man GCS, and I'm mostly playing GCS due to us being really close in the draft community. I love playing GCS. He is known, like he is getting his name out there. I'm really close to GCS on a personal level. So playing GCS is always enjoyable. And then I want to play, of course, I want to play the owner of the league, Will, because I've seen you playing. You've been getting a lot better. Very humble player, solid builder, solid battler. So you're one of the ones I want to play as well. There's TJ. TJ is extremely known for his prep and being able to use his team and optimize it as well. There's Wombo. Wombo, really good player, really strong player. I believe he was in DPL season 2, and he's just a strong player that I want to play as well. Really good builder as well. Want to play him. And I think the last player I do want to play is Akshu because I enjoy watching him grow and play. So, and he's another friend of mine too. So I do want to play friends because playing friends are fun.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Number 5. Besides your own team, are there any teams you like in particular? Like, are there any drafts you're like particularly fond of?
Okay, so I don't remember the guy's name from the top of my head, but the team that I think is absolutely ridiculously good is the team with Dragonite, Manaphy on
Oh,
it, and
II's
the
team, yeah.
that team is really really strong. And Dragonite, like a lot of people sleep on Dragonite because it's a lot of the time you can just click stealth arcs, breakers, multi skill and stuff. But with the new items, heavy duty boots, you have to respect that Dragonite can hold that item and always have multi skill intact. So now you have to build knowing that Dragonite can always have multi skill. And that's really scary because Dragonites are really strong and bulky Pokemon, so you have to respect that. Manaphy is a strong setup mon, and it's just really strong looking team. So I think that's probably the best team in my opinion.
All right. And is there anything else you'd like to add before we wrap up?
Well, this is my first season of the EMBA Zapdos division, and I'm excited to play. I'm just a freak for playing strong players and strong coaches. I like to test my limits by playing the best of the best and to continuously prove myself versus the higher ups in the community and to continue to grow and to be better as a player. So I am looking forward to this season. I'm keen to see how I will perform, how everybody else will perform, and to see what these rosters will do. And I appreciate you having me.
Yeah, I appreciate you for doing this interview, and we will see you guys in the next coach interview.